Boom! Wall Street just hit the panic button on artificial intelligence, and the global tech market is doing the financial equivalent of a cartoon character running off a cliff, legs spinning, eyes wide, waiting for gravity to notice. Welcome to the massive AI spending hangover. Investors who spent the last couple of years throwing confetti at every new data center announcement are suddenly staring at the bill and whispering, "Wait, who authorized this?" Chip stocks are tumbling worldwide. Micron slid about 6.4%, SK Hynix dropped around 6%, Nvidia dipped 1.2% as the Nasdaq opened lower. The Magnificent Seven alone have been vaporizing hundreds of billions in market value in single sessions, nearly $800 billion in one particularly brutal day. Information technology was the worst performing group in the S&P 500. The AI euphoria that drove markets to all-time highs is clearly waning. What's the catalyst? Two big ones landed almost on top of each other. First, reports that OpenAI is negotiating a mind-bending $500 billion data center lease in southern Ohio, on former federal uranium enrichment land no less, with Nvidia potentially guaranteeing roughly $250 billion of the financing. That's not a data center. That's a small country's GDP wearing a server rack. SoftBank's energy arm is developing the 10-gigawatt monster, first phase targeted for 2028. Nvidia's chips would power it, and the circular financing, Nvidia backing the customer who buys Nvidia's chips, is making some traders reach for the antacids. Second, Gartner just raised its 2026 global IT spending forecast to a cool $6.37 trillion, up 14.2%, largely because data center systems are projected to explode 62.5% to $822 billion. The message from the analysts is clear: the AI infrastructure arms race is still accelerating. The message from the market is, yes, but can we see some actual returns before we keep writing these checks? Compounding the anxiety is the competition from China. Moonshot AI dropped details on its new Kimi K3 model, 2.8 trillion parameters, open weight, and claiming performance that rivals or beats some of the top American systems from OpenAI and Anthropic on key benchmarks. Suddenly, the West's lead doesn't look quite as comfortable, and investors are factoring in the possibility that the spending binge might not deliver permanent dominance. In the middle of the carnage, one company is quietly collecting the crown. Apple has officially overtaken Nvidia as the world's most valuable company again. Market cap around $4.94 trillion versus Nvidia's roughly $4.8 trillion. Why the love? Because Apple has largely sidestepped the multi-hundred billion dollar data center spending arms race. While Alphabet, Meta, Amazon, Microsoft, and Tesla are pouring money into infrastructure and watching their stocks get punished for it, Apple is treating AI more like a software and on-device feature that sells more iPhones and Macs. Investors are calling it the safer haven. Once criticized for lagging on AI spend, Apple is now the cool kid who didn't max out the credit card at the AI casino. So here we are. The same AI boom that created trillions in wealth is now triggering a classic show me the money moment. Hyperscalers are raising debt and equity at a furious pace. CapEx forecasts keep climbing. Memory and chip suppliers have been the big winners for stretches, but even they get pulled into the downdraft when the market decides the whole party is getting too expensive. SpaceX even took a hit in the broader sell-off, which tells you the anxiety is spreading beyond pure tech. Is this the start of a real AI bubble pop, or just a healthy, if painful, pause while the industry digests the staggering costs? History says technological revolutions rarely move in a straight line. Value eventually shifts from the picks and shovels builders to the people who actually use the tools productively. For now, though, the market is demanding receipts, and until those receipts arrive, the sell-off continues. That's the story today, but fasten your seatbelts. The next earnings season from the big spenders is going to be a popcorn event. Stay sharp out there, and see you in the next one.